You. You are a single cell in the organism of existence with a unique and important role in the functioning of the whole, and you are also the entire organism. You are everything there is, from source to this physical world, along with everything in between. You are the God you seek, and you are the creation that seeks to reunite with its creator. This does not mean that you must shrink your conception of God down to you. This means that you must expand your conception of yourself to God. It is the nature of all things to become like that from which they came. Thus, children become at least potential parents, students become at least potential teachers, and we become at least potential creators. We come from the source and creator of existence, and it is in our nature, in our most essential DNA, to become what, outside of this temporal existence, we already are and have always been, the source and creator of existence. Your attention. You are the sun that shines upon the earth, and you are the earth, and your positive attention is the light-giving sunshine. Whatever you focus your attention on, you illuminate with existence. What you feed with your attention stays here, and what you do not feed ceases to be. There is only good. It is said by many among you here in myriad forms that there are two wolves within you that are fighting all the time, one being greed, hatred, anger, fear, and so forth, and the other being love, compassion, kindness, trust, and so forth, and that the one that wins is the one you feed. You may come to believe, living here, that there is good and there is bad, that there are two inclinations within you, one good and one evil, that there are two forces of existence, God and Satan. It may seem that there is light and there is darkness, but there is only light in varying degrees. Nothing radiates darkness. In truth, there is only one wolf within you, and it is good. It is simply that if you do not feed it with your attention, then it will begin to fight for its existence, and it will come to seem bad. There is only good in the absence of good, the inclination for good and the lack of your attention to this, God and the apparent absence of God. There is only light. There is only you, the Creator, and all that radiates from you. Your creation will seem good when you feed it with your attention, and it will seem bad when you starve it and it begins to feel that it needs to fight for its very existence. For you are the source of its existence. It cannot exist without your attention to it. Your attention is the light that illuminates everything with existence and life. Your evolution of awareness of you. At first you will believe you are your creation. In a sense, you are like a child who identifies with being a child and who is growing up to become an adult and potential parent. But you are and have always been the single, unified, dimensionless, inseparable, and uncategorizable source of everything. When you are ready to remember and recognize this again, you will. You designed it this way so that you could experience everything you create from the inside, from your creation's perspective. But the whole purpose of this world of your experience is for you to learn to create the experience that you want to have here. You have provided yourself here with everything you need to be able to do this. Looking in the mirror. Most of the creatures on this planet believe their reflections to be other creatures. You are inclined to believe the same. In order to shape your life experiences here on purpose, you must remember that everything you experience is just a reflection of you. Everything is just a mirror. Transforming the world. When you look outside, you see what is inside. So do not try to change what is outside, or you will simply exert a lot of effort and energy and you will not succeed. Change what is inside and the outside will change, and this will be effortless. You cannot change the reflection in the mirror of reality directly. But if you change what you focus on and how you treat yourself, the reflection in the mirror of reality must change. Inner compass. Your feelings are part of your built-in internal guidance system, GPS. Follow what feels good and you will get more good feelings. If you follow what feels bad, you will only get more bad feelings. So do not focus on what makes you feel bad in order to understand it, change it, correct it, fix it, avoid it, or for any other reason, or you will only get more of it. Acknowledge it and then redirect your attention toward good. Focus on what makes you feel good, and this will bring about more experiences to support you in feeling good. Go toward what you want. When you focus your attention on what you want, you get what you want. When you focus your attention on what you don't want, you get what you don't want. Whatever you focus on, you are welcoming it into your experience. As soon as you focus on it, it is already in your experience. It will soon come into your physical reality to support this internal experience as well if you leave this as your final destination in this area that you have plugged into your internal GPS. Think about this. Why would you focus on something that you don't want in your experience when the very act of focusing on it and feeding it with your attention welcomes it further into your experience inherently? As soon as you choose to focus on it, you are experiencing it further. So if you don't want something in your experience, choose to focus on something else instead, and thereby welcome that into your experience instead. This way you plug a new destination into your internal GPS in place of the previous one, and you will be guided toward this new destination in place of the previous one. The physical world is a training ground. You are here to learn how to focus your attention on what you want. In dreams and out-of-body experiences, you get to experience what reality is like prior to the physical world. As soon as you think of someone, this person appears. As soon as you think of something, it appears. As soon as you think of something happening, it happens. As soon as you think of someplace, you are there. In the physical world, there is time. When you think of a person, thing, event, or place, you often have a bit of time to redirect these thoughts if you don't wish to bring this person, thing, event, or place into your experience in the physical world. You can have many conflicting thoughts here that prevent each other from coming into being here. In the non-physical worlds prior to the physical, all of those thoughts come into being instantaneously upon your thinking them. The purpose of thoughts and feelings. Your thoughts determine the content of your experience, and your feelings determine the quality of that experience and fuel it into being. Use your thoughts only to imagine realities that you wish to experience and to bring positive feelings into being, and focus on those positive feelings so that your reality will support them. If you try to figure anything out using your thoughts, you will be doing your GPS's job, and you won't be allowing it to have a purpose and function. Instead, simply ask a question, request something, and imagine how it would feel after you have the answer, the solution, and you are living in the ideal outcome scenario. Then be present and pay attention, and your GPS will guide you there. In this case, your thoughts, feelings, and instincts will show you the way either directly or through their reactions or responses to other people in the world around you. So just ask and pay attention so you recognize the answer or guidance when it comes. What you really want. What you want has nothing to do with anything external. You don't actually want more money or a relationship or a community or a family or food or whatever. You want the internal experience you imagine you'd have if you had more money or a relationship or a community or a family or food or whatever. All you really ever want is an internal experience. You often will not truly know what will actually get you the internal experience that you want, even when you think you do know this. Remember, your GPS's job is to guide you to the experience you want. Don't micromanage and say you need certain things or need to have certain things happen to get where you want to go. It will never be true, and it will only hold you back from getting where you want to go. Simply request the internal experience you want and let your GPS guide you there along the best and most straightforward route.